Hey everybody, how are you today? So let's begin this live right now. So before I continue, I just want to make sure I'm live. Otherwise, all right. Sorry about that. I think my camera had an issue. So I just want to make sure everybody can hear me. If you can listen me, please comment in the chat and let me know if you can hear me. And before we begin, I just want to make sure everybody is live and that you can listen to me. So if you can listen to me, comment in the chat below and let me know if you are there. Otherwise, if you're on a replay, you can also comment replay. And now I'm just going to begin this thing. So the Leads Fridays is actually something that I've created. It's a training that I'm going to be giving you every Friday at this same time. You can find me, you can join me either in my group or Facebook group or YouTube if you prefer. And I'll be giving you different trainings about lead generation or about some business automation and so on. So now that you're there, I'm just going to go ahead and begin with the training. And if you have some questions, do not hesitate to put them in the comments. I'll be not checking the comments for the moment because I just want to make sure we're using our time accordingly. And by the end of the training, I'll check if you have some comments and I'll get time to answer them. Okay. So let's begin quickly with the training. And today's training is, let me just share quickly my slide so you guys can see exactly the slide. Hold on a second while I share my screen. All right. So as you can see, there is today's training. And we are going to talk how to get free unlimited leads from your Facebook profile. So many people don't know that they can actually generate leads from their Facebook profiles. And I'm going to show you how I use my Facebook profile to generate leads, and as well as what I teach my students. And do not hesitate one more time to comment if you have a question. I'll be checking the comments and and answer them. Okay. So now I'm just going to begin quickly. Let me just launch Let me launch quickly the slides. All right, so now that we have begun, so I'm just going to show you a little bit of examples. I'm also going to show you some other cool stuff. And as you can see here, now we have two different, as you can see, we have two different profiles over here. So as you see here, I'm asking a question very quickly here. And if you had to guess, just tell me in the comment which profile do you think would generate leads for you. So if it's profile number one, just comment profile number one. If it's profile number two, just comment profile number two. And as you can see very quickly here is that mine is already customized if you compare it to the one of Russell Brunson. And I'm going to show you exactly why is that, okay? So here are the 5-point profile optimization that I use for each and every profile optimization for my clients or when I have to do that. So as you can see, you have the cover photo as number one, you have the profile picture, you have the intro section, you have the bio link section, you have the featured photo, and I'll be covering each part one by one very quickly. So when all of these parts are combined together, your profile becomes a powerful sales funnel that captures new customers for your business. So let's start with the cover photo, and I'm going to show you exactly what I mean by that. So here is the diagram for the cover photo. Your cover photo is actually, you have to consider it as the billboard. You have to consider it as something that is going to bring leads every day on autopilot. And the way it works actually is when you set up all the things that I'm going to show you in a moment, you're going to see that it's going to be very easy for you to generate leads using your profile picture. So the cover photo has 3 sections. As you can see, you have the headline, you have the button in red over there, and you also have the mockup. So many people don't know that you can use this, and I'm going to explain why. And the 3 key elements to include, as you can see here, is actually the headline and the button and the mockup. And I'm going to show you how that works in a moment. So let's first look at the traditional way of how people, would generate leads. Let's say, for example, it's an offline store. Let's say it's an offline business or a local store or something like that. So the traditional way, they run coupons in the yellow pages, or simply put them or list their stuff in the trade shows. And others would put their promos or their ads on billboards like that, like this one. And as you can see there, for example, many people are just passing by and they don't have time to check the billboard. So, and then for those business owners who have placed their ads or their coupons in the yellow pages, they would just sit there and wait for people to just call them by checking the yellow pages. So this is not how we do it in our end. And I'm going to show you the modern way. Again, you remember the first thing to do is adding a headline like that one. A headline is actually going to grab the attention of profile visitors, meaning people are just going to come and visit your profile. They will see the headline and know exactly what you do, know exactly what to expect from you. And that's actually how you want to set up your profile picture. So the second thing that you have to do is adding actually a button. And as you can see here, the button, it depends on what you're doing. There it says get started. It might be a free guide. It might be a lead magnet. You might add any kind of button over there. And another thing is actually the mockup. Sorry for my slide. I think I forgot to add the mockup over there, but actually the mockup would go there at position number 3. And in your case, if you're using, let's say, for example, a lead magnet, if you have a material, you can just add it over there. Okay? So moving to the next part, the cover photo, as you can see, it's, by the time you're checking this video, Facebook always changes, the dimensions. And with the new layout, I don't think they're going to keep it forever. So whenever you see these details that I'm sharing with you that have changed, please just Google it and check the new sizes and make sure you adjust to that. So the way it works here, as you can see here, the red outline that you can see there has to be in the center. The reason why you're doing that, remember that your prospects or your profile visitors are checking your profile using either desktop or mobile. And that's why actually you need to put it in the center and respect exactly that red outline there, because that's the safe area. So let us look at the cover photo anatomy and the way it works. So as you can see, you have the headline over there, and you have the button, the red button that you can put there again. Remember, this is a fake button. It's not like the normal buttons that you are used to see on a landing page, but I'm going to explain why. Because when you click on the Get It Now button that you can see over there on Facebook, it's actually going to open a pop-up like this one. And then the pop-up is going to show them the extra information that you can see on the right over there. So when people come to your cover photo and click there and see the information that you have added over there with a call to action or a link taking them to either your free lead magnet, taking them to your, I don't know, your application funnel, or taking them to your website, to your services, to your, you can put anything over there. That's how you're going to be generating leads every day. So then again, we're going to see, let's see what makes a great cover photo. And I'm going to put a few points over there and be explaining why. So you need a clear question to attract your ideal customers. And you also need a cover photo that is not busy or cluttered feeling. And then you also need social proof. If you have social proof, you can also add your social proof in the cover photo. And I'll be telling you how to create this kind of cover photos because they are not very hard to create. So as you can see there, again, you have to add a perceived value with a picture. When you add a picture, it might be your picture, for example. If you are a coach, it might be a picture of your product or a picture of your mockup. It doesn't matter. And then you also need to add a clear call to action. And then again, you also have to put a fake button, again, as I say there. And when people land on your profile, they would know exactly what to expect as what they are seeing on your profile. Does it make sense? If this makes sense, please comment and let me know if it does make sense. And then finally, remember to put a link in the description. So those are the things that you have to do on your cover photo to make sure that you have optimized it correctly. And I'm going to show you exactly, I'm going to show you some successful cover photos and show you how they work. So as you can see, that's my cover photo. And at this time, you might have that cover photo if you go and check my personal profile. But then sometimes you might come back and find that it has changed because I like to test different stuff. And if it has changed, no worries, because you can also do the same on yours, depending on what you're promoting, depending on what you want people to see. And then I wanted to show you other examples. This is an example for a yoga coach. As you can see, you can put your text over there, add a very cool picture like that one. And when somebody comes on your profile picture, on your profile, on your Facebook profile, they would know exactly what you do before even you tell them what you do. And another example, this is a beauty and spa, for example. This is a business doing beauty and spa. And as you can see, again, if you land on that profile picture, you might know exactly what that company is doing. Another example for real estate. You see the man over there with real estate behind him, and you can see the cover photo with small buildings in it. That's a great example as well that you can use. And then let us not forget the ladies that are watching live here. So for nail salons, you assume if you go to a cover photo like that one, a personal profile, and you see somebody with a cover photo like that one, you're going to know exactly what that person is doing. So that person needs to add some information on the cover photo, and you would be interested in clicking there. And that's how actually you can lead people to your services if you're doing if you have a nail salon. And then finally, that's how you're going to add. That's another example for a personal trainer. You see the image behind with somebody working out and in a gym or somewhere else. So you see, if you come and just see the picture over there, as you can see the lady, the way she placed her profile picture, you can see already that she was doing some, some workout at the gym or in a fitness club or so on. So that's how you have to add your cover photo. That's the idea that you have to get when you're designing or creating your cover photo. So let us see now the profile photo. So now we have talked about the cover photo. The next thing to do is the profile photo. The same way with the profile photo, actually, it also has the same effect as the cover photo. And the way it works, when somebody comes on your profile and they see your cover photo, they might want to click. And again, as you can see, you have a pop-up like this one, and you have a place where you can add your call to action, you can add your headline, you can add some information, and you would be surprised how many people click on that link. So in this case for me, you can see the joinbagroup.com. That's a domain name that I purchased. And when you click it, actually, it's going to redirect you to my Facebook group, since I want to grow my Facebook group. And for you, you don't necessarily need to do the same. You can use it with something else. So that's an example of how a profile photo works. And I'm going to show you what not to do using a profile photo, okay? So I see many people, for example, leaving their profile photo with no pictures. In many cases, if I come on your profile photo and I see that you're hiding, I might consider you as a scam. I might consider you as somebody who's not having a business, or somebody who's just there to watch other people, and I might not be interested in what you're doing at all. Don't put also, profile pictures like this one. If somebody comes on your personal profile and see some stuff like this, they wouldn't know exactly who you are. They wouldn't know what you're doing, and they wouldn't be interested in seeing what you're doing exactly. All right. So another thing that you don't want to do is actually do not post. You might love your puppies or kittens, but at some point, people really need to know who's behind that Facebook profile. Okay. So now let us see what makes a great profile photo. And as you can see here, you need a clear, professional-looking photo of yourself. Make sure you smile, you look friendly, fun, and approachable, and make sure you are doing something fun to show off your lifestyle. And then make sure it's a social proof, no profile photo, just something simple, being you without, and make sure it's a recent and updated photo. Because if you're putting, for example, a photo of yourself at the age of 2 years old, while you're 30 years old or 60 years old, some people wouldn't, it wouldn't be you. Let's say, for example, you're doing a live session like this one, and some people just figure out that you're an old person and that you had on your profile photo which was not recent. They wouldn't be happy about that, okay? And then remember to add a link in the description. That's something that I showed you already. When somebody clicks on your profile photo, it's going to pop up, and you have a space to put the link in the description. The link is actually a link going to your website, or to your lead magnet, or to your services, or to your Facebook group, or to your challenge, any kind of stuff that you're promoting right now, or any kind of stuff that is making sense for you. All right. So another thing is I'm going to show you what to do. For example, examples of good profile photos. As you can see, that's my personal profile photo, as you can see, with a big smile. And as you can see here, these are other people. This is Marissa Murgatroyd. And as you can see, that's a very good one. And this is Russell Brunson. And this guy is a big player in the online marketing industry. And you can see this is a friendly, approachable personal profile photo. And another one that I wanted to show you is also that one from Caroline. So I'm also going to show you now the third optimization, which is the intro section. And the intro section actually is where you're going to place your link. It might be your Facebook group link, people to join your Facebook group link. It might be a link to excuse me, to take people to your website, to take people to somewhere else. Let's say, for example, to your services. If you're an offline business, you might put a link taking some people to your Google reviews, or to, you can put anything over there. So now with your bio link, this is going to be a very short one. A bio link is actually, you see the link over there. That's another place people ignore. You can also add another link over there, and you can put your website again. You can put a link taking people to your lead magnet. And since you're talking about generating leads, it would be very good taking them to an opt-in form where some people can just input their email addresses in exchange of a lead magnet that you're giving. So let us see a little bit about an intro that you wouldn't, this is an example of an intro that you wouldn't be doing. This is a very bad one because, as you can see, it's a very busy intro, and people would come here and try to check all of the stuff. And, it's going to take time, and people are just going to move around. So the way you see here, this person has added a lot of links. She has added many stuff over there that you don't really need to put. And if you can avoid adding a lot of things over there, that would be great. So let us see what makes a great profile bio instead. So you should make something with a clear intro that explains what you do. And you should also put, you should just make it simple. The more you make it simple, the more it is better. And then you can also add a clear call to action over there, and social proof if you can. And that's followed by, when some people are just friend requesting you, sometimes they want to follow you as well. And then just put only one link. And this is what I mean by that. So for example, this is my intro. And as you can see, I only have like 1, 2, 3, 4. And this is actually what you want to do on your intro section as well. Okay, so the fifth thing that I'm going to show you is actually a featured photo. A featured photo is actually that space that you see over there. Many people don't know that it exists, or sometimes you might find that it exists, but it is not optimized in a way that is going to generate you leads. And that the same concept, when somebody click on that fake button, there's a pop-up that is going to show up like this one. And then you also you need to add again your call to action over there, and add your link, taking people to your free lead magnet, or some other services and so on. All right, so now as you can see, another thing that I wanted to point out is now the link on mobile. That means when you put that small blue highlight, that's because it's a little bit different the way people see your stuff on mobile and on the PC, and you want to put that just to to catch the eye of people who are just watching you using their mobile devices. Okay, so again, don't do this. As you can see, those those featured photos are very busy. Some people are just going to put their family there. Some people are just going to put them partying or doing some stuff over there. And that's not what you really want to do. And I'm going to show you what to do instead. So as you can see here, for example, this is a very clean featured photo. It tells people exactly what they want to do on my personal profile on the featured photo. And my goal here is to join my Facebook group. And your goal can be different. It doesn't need to be like that one. And then when you do that, your lead machine is actually going to be completed. And once you're finished adding all of those 5 areas on your profile, it will be transformed into a powerful landing page. This way we are set up, you're going to be set up 100%, and it's going to be optimized to capture as many profile visitors as possible. Okay, so if you still have some questions, don't forget to post your questions in the comments. And now I'm going to show you the next steps. So when we are done with this video, your next step actually is I'm going to show you how to create friends list. Again, this is something that I like to call segmented lists. Some people are worried so much because they don't want to share their business information on a personal profile because they're afraid that their family is going to be, watching at them or seeing what they are doing, and some people don't really like that. So I'm just going to show you in a moment how to avoid that. And another thing is posting sifting questions, guys. So if you really want to capture leads, it doesn't mean that you have to, do the stuff that I've showed you. You also have to, be posting sifting questions. Sifting questions are questions that are going to paint the picture of your ideal customers or your avatar or your dream customers. Call it the way you want. And again, you should also grow with other groups. So in a moment, I'm going to show you, let me first show you content examples that you can use to post, like posting sifting questions that you can put on your personal profile. As you can see here, I have these are the templates that I use in my, my masterclass that I teach my students, but I just wanted to show you how you can use them as well. And again, if you want to have access to these templates, don't forget to comment below with the word show notes, and I'll be sending you all of these templates. And as you can see on day one, actually, you're going to post questions like, are you, you can just ask people simple questions by saying, you can say, for example, you are online marketer when fill in the blank. The people are just going to raise their hands by filling the blanks for you. And then I'm going to show you in a moment how you're going to add them on your friends list, or something that I call segmented list. So that's what you can also post on day number 2. You can ask them what they are trying to solve, or what they use to solve a type of problem that they have in their industry. You can ask them what's their best alternative to something that you are using. You're just trying to engage, you're trying to, enter into conversation with people, and you're going to see people coming back and commenting on your personal profile. And you can also take these same questions and post them in Facebook groups that you belong. If you don't belong to Facebook groups, I urge you to go and join the Facebook groups. And if you don't know how they work, I think I have a session coming very soon for Facebook groups that I'll be teaching you how to use Facebook groups in conjunction with your personal profile. And then lastly, on day number 3, that's exactly when you can begin, posting questions like those ones. For example, you can say, I have created a book, or a free lead magnet with X ways of, generating leads. If you're interested, comment below. And when people comment, that's exactly the time for you to go and send them a message and add them to your friends list. And I'm going to show you how to do that in a moment. So that's it, guys. Now I'm just going to stop my screen just to make sure that we're on the same page, and make sure that if you have questions, and I'll be checking the comments. And now, before I check the comments, or if you guys don't have any question, I'm going again to show you exactly how to do this kind of things using what I call segmented lists. So let me just show you how to do that. And let me just open my screen quickly, and I show you how to do that. Yeah, so I'm going to open my Facebook quickly to show you what I mean by that. Okay, let me share my screen with you, and I'm going to show you how to create the segmented list. All right. Hold on a second. This thing is a little bit new to me. I'm trying to bring it for you. So how do I do that? So I'm just trying to get it done. All right, so as you can see, it's not filling in correctly. I just wanted to, okay. So I'm just going to use it that way. So as you can see now, that's my Facebook profile. And I'm going to show you how to use it actually by, I'm going to show you how to create segmented lists or friends list. And that's how you'll be able to do that on your personal profile as well. Let me head quickly on my personal profile. So this is my personal profile. As you can see, this is what I told you. So if you click on the cover photo very quickly, you're going to see that there's this section over here that pops up, and it's going to show you exactly, you can type in here and add this kind of stuff. So for example, if you click on edit, you're going to be able to, it's going to open up a place, an edit place where you can just come and edit yourself. So what do I mean by that? You can come and add your link over here, and when you're done, you just hit done editing. So that's how you do it on your cover photo. And then, as you can see, you have your profile picture as well. And if you click on view profile picture, as you can see, actually this is a good example. Each time when you change your personal profile, each time when you change your cover photo, you should always remember to come and actually add your call to action over here. So you click edit, and you might say grab, you might say wanna my goodness. I'm so sorry. I had an alarm on my phone. I'm sorry. I had to switch it off. So again, I was saying you just come here and add done. You know, add your information over there, and when you're done, you remember to add your link. Let's say, do you want to learn how to generate leads from your personal profile? You know, I'm just making this up quickly so you can see how I do it. Then you can just say quickly here, grab your free guide here. And then that's where actually you're going to place, you know, your link. And then when you're done, remember to hit done editing. So I'm not going to hit done editing because this is an example. And then, excuse me. And then when you're done, remember to save. So this is, I'm trying to get an example where I have, yeah, as you can see, this is the one, this one has already, you know, those information. And remember, guys, to add emojis because emojis are really good at grabbing attention. And then one last thing that I wanted to show you, no, not one last thing. The next thing is the intro. So your intro is actually this one that you see here. And as you can see, you have very few information. If you come here, my goal again here is, you know, I want you to join my Facebook group. So if you click here, you're going to be redirected to my Facebook group. Yeah, or at least my chatbot that is going to invite you to my Facebook group. But that's a topic for another day. And the way you add this link, you just need to click on edit details. And you're going to wait for a pop-up like this one. And then very quickly, what you're going to do is actually, you're going to scroll down until you see, I believe, websites. So when you see these websites, you're going to see the website section, and you're going to see this pencil. Click on it. And from there, you'll be able to add, you can add more social links over there or edit your current link if you have it already, okay? So that's actually how you do it for the for the intro. And then this again is the featured photo that I explained. You do the same way, you add information, but now I'm going to show you how to, you know, to segment your friends list. The reason why I'm saying this is because many people are wondering today how to many people are wondering how they can, you know, segment their friends list by not putting business information. Let's say, for example, you want to post 15 questions for your business, but you don't want your mother or your sisters or your friends to see that. I'm going to show you a cool way to do that. So the way you do that, again, go to your Facebook and then make sure you click your personal profile. Let me just go back to show you how to do that. Make sure you click, you log in your Facebook, and then if you check on the left column, you're going to see the friend list over there. So if I click on friend list, it's actually going to show me all of the lists that I have created on my end. So as you can see, I have some tests and so on. You know, I'm doing a lot of tests because I'm teaching this kind of strategies to my students, and I'm also going to show you how to do that. And the reason why I'm doing this, now let's say, for example, you're a coach or you are a business money coach or you are a yoga coach, and you want to place people in segmented lists. And the reason why it's going to help you, now you know what kind of content you can post, and you can now only show that post to the people on that friend list only. Does it make sense? So give me a yes in the comment if this makes sense. And then another thing that I wanted to show you is that now that you are here. The next thing to do for you, you might see it as an empty. You might see it empty, because if you haven't done this before, you might see only, I believe, the default, this one, acquaintances, close friends, and restricted. Those are default Facebook friend lists. And then if you don't have those, actually you're going to come here to the create list. And then you click that button, and you're going to see a pop-up is going to show up like this one. And you might want it to say, let's say you're a yoga coach, or or let's say you're a business coach and you want to target people, let's say in affiliate. I like to give this example. I'm also going to call it again test affiliate. So this is actually a friend list that you're going to be putting people that you have friend requested that are affiliates, and you're going to have only a list of affiliates. And that way you'll be only posting content that is related to affiliate marketers, and you can select that, and I'm going to show you how to do that in a moment. So you might call this one affiliate marketers. And if you have already some friends that that are affiliates, you can just click here, and you can just type in their name and it's going to show up. You can add them there and continue doing the same. And then when you're done, click create. It's telling me that there is an existing friend list with the same name, so I need to change it. I'm going to call it test 2 maybe, or 3. And then now that you're done, boom, now you have your custom list created. And as you can see now on this list, on your personal profile, I only have one person. So this is an example. Remember, now if you have like 100, I'm going to show you an example in a moment of how you can use it. Now that you have one person in your list, you can begin sending those sifting questions that I've told you in a moment. You can now send content or ask questions to those people in regards of the friend list or the segment list that they belong to. So now let's assume that you have already created a friend list. So if you want to come back and check your friend list, you can just log into your Facebook and then check here the left menu and click on friend list, and you're going to see all of your lists. So I'm going to show you actually some of the lists that I have that are active. And so for example, this is a list that I own, which is active, and I put affiliate marketers on that list. And I'm going to show you how it looks like. Another cool thing is when you have this kind of friends list, instead of going on Facebook and spend time, chatting or seeing the sponsored ads that are showing up on your Facebook, it's always good to have a friend list like this one, because you're going to see actually what the people on that friend list are doing, and you can come and you can come and engage with them. And that's how they're going to know that you're a real person, that you're not fake. And then, as you can see on this friend list, I have 369 people on this list already. So I might say, for example, today I want to create a post for, I want to create a post for affiliate marketers. I might want to ask them, for example, something very simple using the formulas or the templates that I have given you. Hold on a second. I just want to make sure that everything is showing up correctly. If you can see my screen comment. So I might say, are you, or I might say, what kind of CRM or email autoresponder are you using, for example? And then I might want to add some cool themes over here, and boom. Now I have my first post, and as you can see, what kind of email autoresponder are you using? I just want to, to engage with them. I just want to see how, and then you can just click post, and you're going to see it appearing. Now, this one is only going to show to people that are on this list. So what does that mean? That means exactly, so I'm getting notification that the screen is not showing, something is not showing up correctly. I don't know why. And so I hope that that you guys can see my screen. And So as you can see now, what kind of email autoresponder are you using? Now I'm going to show you how to select that list if you don't know how to do it. So you just come on your friend list again, and then make sure that you go to your affiliate marketer, or simply instead of going there, you can just decide to go and post the normal way you do it. And you might come here and say the same post, this is going to be a test that I want to send to a different list. So there is a drop down here that you can see. When you click on it, it's going to give you options to actually select, I might want to post now to ClickFunnels, and it's going to change. And now I'm only going to send this post to my ClickFunnels friends. And that's how we're doing this whole thing over there. So I want to make sure that you guys are seeing my screen. And if you can see it, make sure you comment. All right, I'm making sure that you're seeing my screen. Everything seems to be good on my end. And now that's how you do it on your friends list. And, and that's it, guys. So after you have created your segment lists, now it's going to be easy for you to only share this kind of stuff to only your friends and not share it to your family and so on. So that's how you separate your business information or your business posts or your sifting questions to your family. You don't want your family to see them. That's how you do it. It's very easy and it's helpful. And now your job actually is going to go and get those people. And the way you do it, you join Facebook groups that have your ideal customers, and you begin posting on them. And now when they come to your personal profile, if you are sharing value, if you're sharing engaging posts, they are going to come and check your personal profile. And since your personal profile is now optimized, they would come and see this information and click on the link that you have left. If it's a link going to your leads, to your lead magnet, where people can grab your lead magnet, that's going to be very easy for them to just go there and, put their email address there, and in exchange, you give them your lead magnet. So that's how simple you can add, that's how simple you can add the friend list, and that's how simple you can add this kind of stuff on your profile and optimize it to make sure it's capturing leads on your behalf while you're sleeping. So I'd like to know if you have questions or any other kind of information that you'd like me to share. I'm going to quickly check if you guys have comments. And if you guys do not have comments, that's also good. And even if I'm no longer live, so you guys can just post your questions and I'll be happy to come back and reply them. Otherwise, you can just head to my Instagram account and and just send me a message and ask a question, because that's where I'm very active and I might be happy to help you or send you more information about this training. So guys, do not remember to go and if you want to check now, if you want to get the templates or the scripts, the kind of information that I've just told you, do not forget to go and just comment below with what you're seeing there. Give us the word show notes, and I'm going to make sure that I head you or I send you the templates. And actually, I'll be giving you, let me just show you a quick preview of what I mean by that. I'll be giving you a link where you're going to access stuff like this. And the way it's going to work is I'm going to give you step-by-step instructions, and I'm also going to give you the swipe copy of all of the stuff that we have discussed. And that's it, guys. So I hope you guys have enjoyed the training. It was a pleasure having you on this live call, and it was a pleasure seeing all of you. I'll be doing this live training every Friday, and I'll be coming up with different topics on how to generate leads or this kind of business automation. And if you have comments or ideas, or if you want me to to create a content like this one in the future, just you can just comment and let me know what kind of information or what kind of content you want me to put out there for you. So I think next week I'll be talking about the Facebook group. I'll be showing you how to use your Facebook group, how to create a Facebook group, how to to link it to your personal profile, if I'm not mistaken. I have to check my agenda. It might be a Facebook group or business page, something like that. Anyway, if you are live right now watching, this means you're going to have access to my live trainings, and they are free. And I'll be showing you how to play around with this kind of information. So thanks one more time for showing up, and thanks for really, I appreciate your time, and thanks, thanks for everything that you have done today. And I'm going to close this session for today, and I hope to see you guys next Friday. And if you haven't joined my group again, where I share value, just go and check. I think if you just comment below again with show notes, I might reach out to you and send you the link to my Facebook group. Otherwise, see you next time, and bye-bye.